time trying this action with a thing on my face. Look at that thing on my face. What the hell is that? Now, I shaved earlier and got a little scrapey boo, a little bumpy scrape. So it's the way it happens. All right. Cheryl Raphael Whitaker. You guys know Cheryl Raphael Whitaker? You must know Cheryl. Anyway, I'm out here trying this live on the go thing. Kindness Rising shows up 7:30 a.m. Eastern every weekday morning just for you. Every weekday morning I show up. But I never really did this. Just never went live with the old camera out here and the phone whilst I just live. So I'm gonna live a little bit and do it live. See what happens. See what I live and learn. I'm actually gonna cook. I'm gonna cook something. Watch me cook. I think we're gonna do. What did Heather tell me I need to do? Lasagna in the real world. Lasagna in the real world. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say lasagna in the real world. But I'm talking about veggie lasagna. Frozen spinach. Frozen spinach and garlic. Just plain old traditional olive oil. Garlic. Weiss Market brand chopped spinach. I don't even remember when the last time we were at Weiss Market was. Okay. Broccoli, chopped spinach. What's up out there? Garlic, olive oil. We're doing lasagna. We're doing a sweet onion. Oh, what is it called? I don't even remember. Pesto, vegetarian pesto lasagna in a skillet, something or other. What the hell am I doing? I don't know, but I'm glad you joined me here. Okay, let's watch me struggle to do this online while I'm trying to learn how to do it too. Probably shouldn't start with a new recipe the first time here's my suggestion. My first suggestion. First time streaming live, don't try to cook. I'm trying to cook. Chopped spinach, broccoli, garlic, olive oil. I don't know. Subscribe to the channel and watch me struggle to cook. My wife did the shopping. I'm doing the cooking. Here we go. Oven ready lasagna noodles. I don't know. I'm just gathering the ingredients at this. She didn't even buy half this stuff. Okay. Frozen peas are next. Frozen peas, chopped spinach, oven ready lasagna, garlic, and broccoli. This is gonna take me forever, dude, trying to do this live. I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe we're not having spinach lasagna tonight for dinner. I don't know. GRDD, is that for the Grateful Dead by any chance? Yo, what's up? I'm making spinach skillet pesto. It's taken me 4 minutes 38 seconds just to, hello? Fuck. 4 minutes, 38 seconds just to gather the ingredients. as I try to figure it out. Thanks for the thumbs up. I don't know what I'm doing. This is literally the first time I've ever gone live like this. I go live every weekday morning, 7:30 a.m. from a studio, and I do it that way. And then I'm like, all right, well, if you never do it a different way, I've been doing it for a year that way, every weekday morning, almost a year. Why not do this? Why not do this? All right. Thanks, GRDD. Appreciate you deeply. The key is to not care, I guess. I don't know. All right. I still got to gather the rest of these ingredients. We're going for, I'm going to go run away real quick. I'm going to grab a sweet onion, veggie broth. My wife's a vegetarian. Wait, she didn't even buy these ingredients. We might literally might be changing this on the fly. I don't think she bought half the stuff that's in this recipe. I don't see it in the fridge, so give me a second. Three ingredients. Jerry Ginger, what's up, dude? I'm trying something new, Jerry. Thanks for showing up here. You show up everywhere. Thanks for hanging out and watching. Dude, so Jerry Ginger knows I go live in the studio 7:30 a.m. Eastern every. Yes, Hudson, Stell, Hudson, yes, welcome. Yes, thank you for subbing to my channel. Are you French? No, I'll give you a shout out. I appreciate you. I just make a joke because I care. Chanel number 5 for Hudson Stell. Thanks, dude. Shout out. Thanks for the sub, man. And join me 7:30 a.m. sometime if you'd like. I come here I go 7:30 a.m. Eastern every weekday morning. Never went live. I was gonna try to make dinner. Here's what's happening. Literally live as we speak. I was trying to make dinner. It was supposed to be some kind of skillet-based vegetarian. My wife's vegetarian lasagna. I was gonna do. Now I just spilled peas. I'm gonna do a nice thing for her. Make dinner. Have it ready for her when she gets back from the gym. But apparently that's not gonna happen. Not this recipe. So, c'est la vie. That's it. I guess we're not cooking this. What should we cook? This is actually a riot for me. This is really fun compared to just. I mean, I enjoy sitting and doing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. She gave me some other recipe too. All right, look at that. All right. Look at that. All right. Here's what's going on. We're changing on the fly. It was supposed to be vegetarian, broccoli, spinach, peas, skillet, pesto, lasagna. Instead, we're going with some kind of vegetarian pot pie for my vegetarian wife. She's awesome about it, though. We've been married 15 years, and 15 years? Jesus, longer than 15 years. What am I talking about? We have been married 20 plus years, and she's been a vegetarian the entire time. I knew what I was getting myself into when I decided to spend my life with her, and but she's awesome about it. She cooks meat. She'll make it for our kids eat whatever. She's not one of those vegetarians that's like obnoxious about it or vegans, and she's got a very live and let live approach to it. Except fish. She doesn't like fish for some reason. It bothers her when I cook it, so I'm respectful. The smell really gets to her. I think that's probably true for a lot of people. That's probably not even about vegetarianism. I understand that fish has a distinct odor, but it's one of the best foods in the world, right? All right. Well, Thanks for whoever's been hanging out here with me, picking up my vibes. Peas and carrots showed up. Yeah, we're using frozen right now. Yep. Yep. All right. 24 ounces of cottage cheese. One of these bad boys, jumbo flaky biscuits. Fun to play with too. Yeah, we're making seasonings. A few seasonings over here on this side of the kitchen. My foot's still in the picture though. It says I need onion powder. I'm getting onion powder out. Salt and pepper. Onion powder. Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper's here, and we're in effect. Want you to push it good, push it my days and my night, working on the sweat. How's that for dancing? Cottage cheese, peas and carrots, garlic, jumbo flaky biscuits. These are easy. This is an easy recipe apparently I'm making. Onion powder, cracky black pepper, salt. Say hello in the chat. Yes, what I'm making is called dump and bake. No, dump and bake. So we're gonna dump and bake something. I don't know. What the hell? We're doing it. We're doing it. Cornstarch is called for. That happens to be right here on this very shelf in front of me. Cornstarch. Thyme. Have corn. I'm not entirely sure if Heather was sober. No, she was sober. I think she might have been distracted, or we were distracted when we pulled together this recipe. So we're not putting corn in it, apparently. Oh! Guess what, y'all? Anyone who still cares, I found it. I found a can of corn. Can of corn. All right, dude, there it is. There it is. All right. So let's move on from the recipe. I'm going to dump this cottage cheese into something. Then I'm going to get a handheld blender and I'm going to blend it along with the cornstarch. Are you ready? God only knows what could happen. I've been known to be not the most, I don't know what you'd call it, dainty of chefs. There it is, the cottage cheese, and I'm gonna go find a container. I'm gonna dump and swirl it. Be right back. All right, we're making progress. I got the blender. Boom. Rocking an immersion blender right here. I happen to have power. Immerse yourself in the blender. Okay, I have an immersion blender. I can't believe I'm freaking doing this. This is hysterical to me. All right. I don't know. What am I gonna put this? What am I gonna put this in? What am I gonna put this in? It's gotta be something pretty deep, I would think. You can hear me crashing about. Oh, you know what I'll use? I'll use one of the, no, this will look better if I camera if I can get it on the camera. You guys, I can't believe people are sitting here watching this. Okay, this is me dumping 24 ounces of cottage cheese into a glass bowl. You see the glass bowl? Do you see the glass bowl? I don't know if you see the glass bowl. I had a. There's the glass bowl. Hoping to get it to a place where you might be able to see. I think you can. Lick my fingers. All right. How about if we wash our hands after we lick our fingers? Here it goes. Are we ready to emerge? Immersing the blender. Immersing a blender. Cottage cheese. Scaring me. Making an god awful sound. God awful. Can you hear that? You guys ever watch like critique videos? Like obviously, you know, there's Gordon Ramsay, but there's what's the guy named Chef Reacts or whatever, the guy who's like disgusted by what people do. I'm disgusted by what I'm doing, and yet I'm doing it anyway. This is freaking hysterical. There's a cat watching me too, by the way, if anybody is at all curious. This cat is on it, man. She is smelling what the Rock is cooking, for real. That's nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Oh. I'm gonna kick the... Lana, get down. Cat's trying to get up here. This cat, who was a feral cat, came into our lives. She's the best. But man, once you start cooking, she gets going. She just sits there and she wants to try everything. She usually gets a taste of just about everything. You wouldn't think it would take quite so long for just plain old cottage cheese to blend up, but here I am, blending it up, blending it up, blending it up. All right, how much of this do I need? Nonsense. I don't measure shit. That's the truth. I don't really measure anything when I do this. I just mess around. Blending in all the cornstarch. I guess that's what's going to thicken this dumper up. It's an awful sound. It's terrible. Let's get rid of this. Okay. That when they say dump and bake, you literally dump and bake. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to dump and bake. I got to go get a 9x13. Anybody know what a 9x13 looks like? I think this is a 9x13. Yeah. Like I said, I don't measure. I don't measure what goes in. I don't measure what I put it in. I just keep going. I'm dumping and I'm baking today. We're dumping and we're baking. Yep, we're gonna dump and bake. We got our oven preheated to 400 degrees. Apparently, we are making some kind of an amazing recipe that my wife thinks is gonna be life-changing for us. Dump and bake. Dump and bake. All right. First things first. Let's season it up. Calls for onion powder. Okay, onion powder it is. That's fine. Whatever. Onion powder's going in. I'll put as much as I think I need in there. How about that? That's how much I'm gonna put in. As much as looks right. As much as looks right. Salt, pinches, some black pepper. Pepper. What did I say? Black pepper? Did I say black pepper? I said black pepper. Black pepper. Say hello in the chat. What are you cooking for dinner? I'm cooking some kind of dump and bake. I love it. It's called dump and bake. I get easily entertained. Easily entertained as I whip together this. This is whipped cottage cheese, 24 ounces of whipped cottage cheese that is now seasoned with onion powder, salt, and pepper, essentially. I got a bunch of cornstarch in there, and that's what it told me to do. So that grease is the word that you heard. It's got groove, it's got meaning, groove and meaning. A grease is the time, is the place, is the motion. And Greece is the way we are feeling. Is this the most ridiculous thing? Probably not the most ridiculous thing being shown on YouTube right now. I feel ridiculous, but I'm trying something new. And when you try something new, you should feel ridiculous. You should feel ridiculous when you try something new. What's the point of trying something new? You're not going to be perfect at it. You might not even be good at it. God knows. You might not even be good at it. But I am trying to be good at what I'm doing. Enough to have a little fun. What the hell? I will tell you this. It's pretty funny. I started off by trying to make a lasagna, broccoli, spinach. I had all these ingredients out for a pesto, vegetarian skillet pesto lasagna thing, and then discovered that we didn't have all the ingredients. So I'm changing on the fly to another thing that we did have all the ingredients for, which is, I guess, a simple. It says it's simple. The recipe says it's simple. Whatever. No bake. Dump and bake. Yep, dump. I'm dumping. About as about as simple as it gets. I usually try to make things a little bit more advanced, and then dumping some dropping carrots all over the place, though. You can see it. Pretty crazy, huh? The chef reacts gonna react to this shit? I don't know. I'd react to it if I were him. I bet it's gonna taste just fine. My technique is probably not one that should be public, right? I could tell by the very few people who are actually watching that maybe my technique should not be public. But guess what? I don't care. It's fun for me. This is just continuing the continuation. I think I just unlocked something that I never knew or hadn't figured out until just now. Yeah, I hadn't figured out the connection to what I've been building in my life. What I've been building in my easier at this point for you guys. Thanks for coming by. subbing, dubbing, while I... Pretty advanced stuff, huh? Canned corn. Canned corn. Gonna drain that bad boy. It sinks right over here. I'll keep talking to you this way while I drain the corn. I'm draining the corn over on the other side of the camera. I am just having so much fun. It's ridiculous. This is just keeping me entertained. Apparently not too many other people are entertained by my antics, so that's okay. I don't care. Canned corn. Full ass can of corn. There it is. The can of corn is entered. Am I pissing people off? Am I one of those guys? Am I one of those people? You know those videos, those rage videos? Actually, I hate rage bait videos. But there are people who, I'm sincerely making this. There are people who make messes like this on purpose to try to rage people out. I'm not trying to rage you out. I'm sincerely making dinner. This is it. This is what my wife asked for me to make. It is a vegetarian dump and bake casserole. I feel like I have dumped enough. I'm probably gonna have to dump after I eat this, but that's a whole other story for later. What is wrong with my brain? All right, I'm still waiting for the, I'm actually playing it right now. I'm actually playing in the food because I've reached the point where I'm waiting for the oven to heat up. Where'd I go? I disappeared. Picking up some of the random shit off the floor, but there it is. That's what it is. That's what it looks like. And I think I'm supposed to bake this for a while and then lay these poppin' fresh biscuit things on top. It's about as simple and basic a recipe as it gets, but apparently it's healthy. It's got low-fat, high-protein cottage cheese in it, corn, peas, carrots, some flavoring, some cornstarch. That's about it. That's about it. So we'll find out. Simple, and see if it's good. The oven is preheating. I'm doing a little cleaning up. Doing a little cleaning up as we continue here our day. The antics. Beautiful day here. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous day. Super happy, healthy, fun, sunny day here in upstate New York, making a vegetarian something. Because my wife's a vegetarian and I'm not. So I'll have her vegetarian thing here. I think I have some chicken wings. I had smoked chicken wings over the weekend. An order from an amazing, I don't know over the weekend. I don't know what day of the week it is. Lately I've been very, very disoriented because, oh, there's the sound we've been waiting for. Lately I've been very disoriented because the days of the week are just blending together, and I had to take the day yesterday and go visit my child who was getting an award in school, and I had to take the day away. It was the middle of the week. I'm like, what the hell? I don't know what I'm doing. Where am I going? Where am I at? I've been without a car for 2 weeks. It's been crazy. But this is going in the oven right now, guys. This is it. This is it. This is the vegetarian dump and bake casserole. 400 degree oven, 15 minutes apparently, which gives me time to consider my life and what the hell am I doing? What am I doing? 15 minutes to think about, talk about, act on, whatever we want to do together today while we're live. Live. All right. Anyway, little bit different experience here today. This has been 27 minutes. The same 27 minutes I do every, my thing, flippity flop. 27 minutes I do every weekday morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern on Kindness Rising, live from my studio, my home studio, my very advanced home studio. Yes, talking about a 6x8 closet in the basement of my home where I go live from every weekday morning to get people up with some hope, a little humanity, a little heart, a little fun, and less rage bait and more high fives for humanity. Less rage bait, more high fives for humanity. That's what Kindness Rising is all about at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. And at 6:14 p.m., apparently I make vegetarian dump and bake. Never did it before. Hope it's gonna turn out okay for everybody. You know what? I've also never, ever gone live before like this, native out of YouTube, to my YouTube channel, usually using StreamYard and multiple streams out there in the world. But I'm like, okay, well, I've got to try other stuff. I mean, come on, there's more to this world. Oh God, apparently the retouch is on. I don't need no retouch. I'm so freaking handsome. I don't need the retouch, for real. I can choose a sticker. I don't care about your stickers either. What's AI trying to do for me? AI effects? What happens if I add an effect? Is it really going to do anything cool? All right, we're playing with the effects. All right, I get it. Mirror effect. Can I make my head disappear into my head? Mirror effect. Fuck. Blue retro. Dance party. This is dance party? Oh yeah, we're swell. Doing our dance in this one. Big head. Oh God. That's something good. What? I have no good. What? I have no idea what just happened. No idea what just happened. Please, somebody help me. Please, somebody help me. All right, I took that off. Trying to put the effects on is too much. How about now? Are things better when I do that? Just stop with the nonsense. If I stop with the nonsense, will you come back? Please come back. Come back. Come back to me. Maria. My Maria. All right. For real though, that was fun for a second. I appreciate cornstarch is to thicken. Yes, it is global. It absolutely is to thicken. I appreciate you. All right. Well, I tried something new. Sometimes it just doesn't work out the way you want it to. Sometimes it does. Sometimes you just learn, and that's why it does actually always work out the way I want it to, because I learned. I learned that apparently I left the refrigerator door open. Wait, where's the refrigerator door? I gotta go this way. That's the refrigerator door. That's the kitchen sink. I left the refrigerator door open because I was so busy worrying about talking to you all. And now I'm going to say goodbye. I appreciate you. I'm going to end the stream. Come visit me at Kindness Rising if you're out there in the world anytime. Love to hear from you.